What's going on, guys? Roberto here with Innovative Sports Training. Today's topic is athletic training versus fitness training. Now, sometimes these two get conflated together. We don't really know the difference. Because you're a good athlete does not mean that you're really physically fit. Just because you're physically fit doesn't mean you're a good athlete. Personally, I feel that everyone should be training to be somewhat athletic with more of an emphasis on fitness as you get older. Now, someone who's a highly competitive athlete out of high school, out of college, maybe they're an Olympic athlete like Michael Phelps, that's a different story. And I train those type of individuals. But you have to make that decision yourself, because if training as an athlete is too hard and too intense and you're always torn down, you're not sleeping well at night, you need to make some changes. So I'm going to get into a little bit more here. A person who's more fitness oriented will train mainly for these components here: endurance, stability, mobility, which is a combination of flexibility and stability of your joints. Have a good, strong immune system, which I think is the most important. Your intensity of training is not that hard. It's fairly low to moderate. And your cortisol levels are always pretty stable to being fairly low. Now, on the other side of the equation, someone who is extremely athletic, extremely competitive, who likes to get after it, and they don't get torn down from it, if that's the case. If you don't get torn down from it, train more like an athlete. But they have exceptional strength, like a weightlifter. They have exceptional speed, agility, and jumping skills. Or they're training to improve these areas, like a young high school athlete, or middle school athlete, or collegiate athlete, or a professional athlete, or an Olympic athlete. They're training to improve these skills. But just keep in mind, to do that, you're going to have to increase the workload and the intensity. In other words, it's going to kick your butt at times. And if you can handle that type of training, guys, go for it. And as long as it doesn't tear you down. On the other hand, opposite of this, your cortisol levels are probably going to be more elevated because you're putting more stress load on your body. So just keep that in mind. Now, you can hybrid some of these together here. So someone who wants to be more fitness oriented, but occasionally maybe jump in and do a warrior dash or a tough mudder maybe once a year, once every 2 years, okay, fine. You can combine this and this together without probably much issue of getting torn down too much. Now, on the other hand, someone who's really competitive, they want to do 3 or 4 triathlons a year, a couple tough mudders a year, they want to run a marathon run, good. You're going to train more like an athlete, but always, guys, try to maintain a good balance, a good foundation of fitness, because if you're training over here only and you ignore this area, which some athletes do, in particular some bodybuilders, where they neglect their health just to train for aesthetics, one day you will not have all these qualities. You will lose this much faster than you lose this. You can do this the rest of your life. Be fitness oriented. You will not always have exceptional strength, speed, agility, and jumping skills for the rest of your life. It's just reality, guys. Now, having said that, that doesn't mean you can't train still in this category. But you will not be able to do the same stuff at age 65 or 70 or 80 as you did when you were age 20 as an athlete. That's just not going to happen, guys. But you can still train like an athlete. In fact, I encourage you to do some jumping. I like those primal movements, some jumping, some climbing, some striking, some squatting, some bending, some lunging. But you can do it also as a hybrid to more of a fitness program. Now, in the middle here, someone who's athletically fit, they're combining these two together here. Focusing on this, but still incorporating some of this. Guys, I went kind of fast here because I want to make this topic fairly short. I don't like really long presentations. But here's where you need to find yourself a good practitioner, a good trainer who's going to sit down with you and determine what your goals are, determine what you're biochemically capable of and biomechanically capable of, fitness-wise capable of, and athletically capable of if you're more of an athletic type person. I don't like to give you just basic general workout programs or eating programs, because that's too cookie cutter. Everybody is biochemically different, biomechanically different, emotionally different, and motivationally different. That is why some people do well training more like an athlete. Some people do better training more in the fitness category. I'll use myself as an example. I'm a competitive person. I love training athletically. Now, granted, I don't do the same kind of stuff I did when I was age 20 playing college sports, but I love training more athletically. But I also know that I've got to maintain a good fitness-based system as well. So guys, I hope this has helped you. Email me at rwpsports@yahoo.com. Contact me via telephone at 816-405-7703. I'll do a free 30-minute consultation with you, and we can sit down and we can come up with a plan of action for you. Fitness, athletically fit, or just athletic, or combining all of these together somehow. Cycling what you're doing on a seasonal basis. Based on your biomechanics, based on your motivational level, as I said before. Guys, I'm more than happy to work with you. This has been Roberto Parker with another Health Detective series. Take care, guys, and God bless you and your families. Bye.